see them. A little bit of cloud cover today. You can see the sun through the cloud there. I don't know what the rain chances are. It was 0 yesterday. We had like a little spitting of rain. It got so hot yesterday. It's incredible how... Looking for the eagle. Sometimes he sits on the neighbor's roof over here on the next street. And he's not over there. I've seen him over there before. So yeah, the heat started moving the trays over from the, well, where I thought was bad, like I say, out of the frying pan into the fire. This year, this is what I noticed. This is probably my best looking plant. This is like 4 years old. It's in a mesh bag. Doesn't have the most dirt in here, or the most soil. Does have a lot of coconut and stuff in there. That's really good. It doesn't have a very big water reservoir. It dries out. It's a little dry right now. But be that as it may, it's got the most peppers on it. Look at these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, not even ripe, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got probably almost 2 dozen ripe or almost totally ripe peppers on this plant. So I gotta pick these. But it's over here in the shade. It's on the side of the house. Now this is my hedgerow, which is going to be 6 years old. Started out as little, thumb size, and up to like maybe 10-foot specimens I put in. So now I've got, and a lot of these are bent over from Hurricane Ian, all these bent over ones, but those bent over ones are what gives me my canopy, my shade, and has kept this shaded. And look how good it's doing in the shade. Now, right over here next to my worm bin, I got this other plant which was really destroyed. I ripped it out of the bag it was in. It's got a lot of bugs that bored into it, so it's got like a hollow stem, a bunch of bad things going on. But look at it's got leaves. It's growing. It's got peppers on it. Said a couple. Where'd they go? I thought there was a pepper on there. All right, maybe not this one, but you can see this one was really damaged. A lot of pruning sealer all over it, broken off branches, a bunch of it on the bottom, so I know there's a bug that bored into that, but it's doing pretty good over here in the shade. I don't even know what this is. This might be a Guajillo New Mexico chili. I'm not really sure what those are. Again, doing fine in the shade. They get a little bit of morning sun through here, that way being east. So, and again, if we would have had some rain this year and I would have some new shoots anywhere, I would have a lot more canopy here. A lot of this would be a lot more shaded. A lot of it would be very much cooler. So here, let's go out and see what I did. Yesterday, I took the trays out from over here and I started moving them over there. I had the one tray here set up and most of the stuff over there. Then I put this second tray in over here, and then I realized that the way the sun comes up now, it's right there. So it comes up in the east over here, and it goes straight up over here. So all of that is like 6 or 7 hours of pure unfiltered sun onto these before the shade from the palm trees start hitting these about maybe almost 2 o'clock, and it just gets the edge of this. So I took them out of the frying pan into the fire, and it's still way too much. So I decided to pull that whole tray back out again and moved all the little ones over here. So now in the morning I got this thing standing in a way which should be at least 20 feet taller and bigger and thicker. Now when the sun comes up, these are shaded the whole time, and they only get this little crack of sky right there because I got another, they're right next to this other stand of long internode bamboo. So they're kind of like in this little crack between the bamboos now, and hopefully we can turn this around. See all this here, this bare branch, and they're kind of yellowed a little bit. And yeah, some of the leaves are falling off, like that one. There's another yellow one in there. These are falling off. That's all heat stress, I think. I think these were starting to look bad. Cliff Ignorant was right. Yeah, they were just starting to look unhealthy. But and you can see how the leaves get kind of yellowish and light colored. They're sunburnt. They're actually sunburnt. And all of this happened in the last week. The sun just went berserk. We might have had a solar event or something. I think I saw something about, I don't know if it was last weekend or some other weekend, but yeah, everything is a little bit peaked. They're just, the leaves are kind of stunted. They're curled. They're just not big and full. Like these ones, some of the newer ones, the babies, the younger ones, are actually doing pretty good because they were in the shade of some of the other plants. And like you see this one, that one looks a little bit, it looks kind of good, but it's just, that's a little bit sunburnt. This one's sunburnt. This one, I had a couple of the ones that were chomped off by the rabbit. They were actually cooked. I pulled the stem out, and the root just slid out off of it. They were so cooked. And like that guy right there, you can tell that guy's a little sunburnt. Really light yellow. Might be a little, well, you can't overwater if they're not getting sunburnt. If they got everything right, they can sit in a tray of water like that. And yeah, even my sunshade that I put up here, which gives you your 50 to 70%, it might keep some of the fruit from getting sunburnt, but I still don't know if it's enough to really do them good. And my first clue was, several weeks ago when some of these fruits started getting sunburnt. This is all sunburnt. That was a couple weeks ago, and last couple days it's getting critical. You can lose your whole crop again. And again, I think of the video I watched yesterday from Homestead Heart. I think they're up in Georgia, and got some bad fertilizer. But this one in the 18-inch or the 12-gallon bag or whatever. Yeah, it's, I think, an 18-inch diameter bag. That thing looks great, nice, thick, no leaves falling off of it. Bunch of little peppers, more blossoms on there. That bag stays pretty cool. Got a bunch of ants on it, but not a problem. There's the other mesh bag doing good. Mesh bags do the best for me. I got to. Then I got these ones, the Primatoli. They look pretty stressed too. See how the leaves are all curled up on there, and they got plenty of water, so it's not the lack of water. And actually, you can see a little sunburn on that fruit too. Little kind of a white spot there. So, and then this one, yeah, this looks pretty bad. I got to get this over into the shade today. I got to relocate everything into shade now. Instead of chasing the heat's chasing me. And then these guys, you can see they got the little light bits of. They kind of look a little bleached. Look at that one, almost looks white. And that's sunburn. That's sunburn. That's sunburn. It looks like something dried up on a leaf, but yeah, that's definitely sunburn there. And you come out in the morning and you're like, oh, it's beautiful out here, it's going to be a great day. And then you go to work and the sun comes out and your stuff's roasting. Yeah, see all these leaves curled up like that? That's not good. That's the heat. So yeah, I started pulling everything out of here too. This is just a roaster zone here. More sunburnt fruit, all the leaves falling off. Tell you the truth, I don't know how Florida farmers do it out in the middle of a big field in Fruitville and wherever. They got big, huge field, no trees, and they irrigate. But how does your stuff keep from roasting And I guess it does by June or July. They have everything picked by then. And uh-oh, something's down here chewing on my tomatoes. These aren't very good tomatoes. I don't really care about them, but yeah, we'll pick a couple. Yeah, we got to move everything. Cloud starting to come out. The sun. It's going to be another roaster today. I know, girly. Got a bunch of noise going on. They got a huge track hoe coming in across the street here again. Yeah, so they're parked in the middle of my driveway over here. Girly wants to go over there and help out. Here, hey, get in here. Get in here. Get in. Yeah, good thing I don't want to go anywhere. Come here, Mo. Well, at least they parked the truck on their side of the road for once. But I'm thinking about putting a, what are you looking at over here? Give me no stink eye. But I'm thinking about putting a tray right in here underneath this hedge. And again, this one here does great over here, and that one does great right there. So how about right in the middle of them? Should be good. Not facing north or anything, but still, I need the shade.